welcome to Heal Yourself and Your Destiny. I am Aditi Seth and we are here for the book reading session of international bestseller book The Rules of Life by Richard Templer. I will recommend for those who are listening it for the first time that please you can listen to the playlist which I have created for the book reading session. You will find all the sessions of the rules which we have read so far in the playlist. Rule number 18. Don't be afraid to dream. This may seem incredibly obvious, incredibly easy, but you would be surprised how many people seriously limit their dreams. They are your dreams. For heaven's sake, there should be no limit to them. Plans have to be realistic. Dreams don't. I worked in the casino business for many years and was always intrigued that punters, in brackets, what we should really call customers, bracket close, could never see it, that they would always lose because they would not limit their losses but would always limit their winnings. Don't ask me why. I guess addicted gamblers are seriously not well. They would go in with the right attitude. I'll just lose this fiver and then pack it in. Result, they would lose the fiver and cash a check to cash it. Then another to chase the lost check and another. I am not advocating gambling, by the way. Not now. Not ever. It's really not a good idea. Believe me. The point is that people limit their dreams the way they limit their winning. And yet, dreams are at worst harmless. Don't limit them. You are allowed to dream as high, as wide, as big, as extravagant as possible. As wacky, as silly, as bizarre, as unrealistic, nonsensical as you want. You are allowed to wish for anything you want as well. Look, wishes and dreams are all private affairs. There are no wish police, no dream doctors who are on the rampage looking out for unrealistic dreams. It is a privileged thing between you and that's it. Between you and absolutely no one else at all. The only note of caution here, and I do speak from personal experience, is be very careful of what you do wish for, what you dream of. It might just come true. And where would you be then? A lot of people think their dreams have to be realistic to be worth dreaming about. But that's a plan, and that is something quite different. I have plans and I take logical steps to make them come to fruition. Dreams are allowed to be so improbable that they are never likely to come true. And don't go thinking you will never achieve anything by sitting around daydreaming all day. Some of the most successful people have also been those who have dared to dream the most. It is not a coincidence. Plans have to be realistic, dreams don't. Rule number 19. Don't dwell on the past. Whatever the past was, it's gone. There is nothing you can do to change anything that has gone before, and so you must turn your attention to the here and now. It is hard to resist the allure of dwelling on what has gone before. But if you want to be successful in your life, you have to turn your attention to what is happening for you right now. You might be tempted to dwell on the past because it was awful or because it was wonderful. Either way, you have to leave it behind because the only way to live is in the present. If you are revisiting the past because of regrets, then you need to be clear that you can't go back and undo what you have done. If you hang on to guilt, you are only damaging yourself. We all made mistakes, bad decisions that have adversely affected people around us, that we profess to love but whom we treated disgracefully. There is not anything you can do to wipe the slate clean. What you can do is to resolve not to make such bad decisions again. That's all anyone can ask of us, that we acknowledge where we messed up and are trying our hardest not to repeat the pattern. If the past was better for you and you hanker after your glory days, then learn to appreciate the memories, but also move on and put your efforts into finding a different kind of good time right now. If it truly was a better back then, take off those rose tinted spectacles for a minute. Maybe you can analyze exactly why money, power, health, vitality, fun, youth, then move on to find other avenues to explore. We all have to leave good stuff behind and find new challenges, new areas to inspire us. Every day that we wake up is a fresh start, and we can make of it what we want, write what we want on the blank canvas. Keeping that enthusiasm going can be tough, a bit like trying to take up exercise. The first few times are impossibly hard, but if you persevere, then one day you will find you are jogging, walking, swimming without conscious effort. But getting going is really tough and requires immense powers of concentration, enthusiasm, dedication, and perseverance to keep at it. Try to see the past as a room separate from the one you live in now. You can go in there, but you don't live there anymore. You can go visit, but it is not home anymore. Home is here now. Each second of this present is precious. Don't waste any drops of precious time by spending too much time in that old room. Don't miss what is happening now because you were too busy looking back, or later you will be busy looking back at this time and wondering why you wasted it. Live here, live now, live in this moment. I will repeat the last paragraph again. It is very important to understand that how important it is to live in the present moment, because if our past was good, it's over, and if it was bad, again it is over. We cannot do anything about it except learning the lessons which life has given us. So we have to treasure the moment. Try to see the past as a room separate from the one you live in now. You can go in there, but you don't live there anymore. You can go visit, but it isn't your home anymore. Home is here, now. Each second of this present is precious. Don't waste any drops of precious time by spending too much time in that old room. Don't miss what is happening now because you were too busy looking back, or later you will be busy looking back at this time and wondering why you wasted it. Live here, live now, live in this moment. Live here, live now, live in this moment. So this concludes today's reading, and I would appreciate you people commenting and sharing your experiences. How is the rule following in your life? How you have implemented them in your practical life? What were the experiences when you followed the rules in your life? Do share your scenarios. It will help the other people also who have newly joined us and listening to the Rules of Life book. And please do subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any notification from our channel. Have a nice day. Love to you all.
For more updates, subscribe to our channel, click the show links and enjoy watching the videos.